Ancient Wonders and Modern Views, Rhodes in 3D. First, I'd like to tell you some facts about Rhodes. Approximately 1,400 square kilometers are making it the fourth largest Greek island. The population is around 125,000 inhabitants, and the capital is called Rhodes City, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with medieval architecture. And of course, it's famous for the Colossus of Rhodes, one of the 7 world wonders of the ancient world. So let's step into the world of Rhodes. We're starting off with some views from Camiros. Built around 1000 BC, it was mostly destroyed by an earthquake and then rebuilt. But since Rhodes City became more and more important, it wasn't rebuilt after another earthquake hit it in the year 139. On the way to the next tourist spot, there are of course many stunning views, and we stopped to take photos. What you see up there on the hill is called Monolitos Castle, or more the ruins of the castle that was built in 1476 to protect the island from attacks. In fact, this castle was never conquered. It's been quite a climb up there, but the view was definitely worth it. It's supposed the place to be during sunset, so we came back later, another day in the evening, just to realize that it was so cloudy. Well, maybe next time. The next stop is Lindos and the Acropolis of Lindos. It's very touristy, so you better be very early in the morning before the buses arrive. To get up to the Acropolis, you have to walk through the village with many tiny shops and cafes, and of course cats. In this image, there are 3 cats hidden. Can you spot them? Talking of cats, this furry friend welcomed us at the entrance and guided us all through the ruins. It all looked very stunning on the first sight, but when you take a closer look, you see that it's not all that ancient. During the Italian occupation of the island between 1912 and 1945, major restoration work was carried out on Lindos Acropolis, but it was so poorly done and very harmful to the historic record. And here is Kitty once again to say goodbye from Lindos. Now we move to the ancient city of Rhodes with its narrow streets and places, and shops for tourists. This was taken in the harbor, and they sold jewelry made of shells, which is a perfect souvenir and subject for stereo, I think. And there it is, the famous spot where the Colossus of Rhodes was said to be. According to descriptions, the Colossus was approximately 33 meters high, making it the tallest statue in the ancient world. It collapsed during the earthquake of 2026 BC. But the monument's actual location remains a matter of debate. You see the 2 columns and might realize that the distance between them and the size of the statue don't really match. So it might be not unlikely that its actual location was on the Acropolis of Rhodes, up on a hill overlooking the port area. I like this idea of using the tree trunks and bushes to create a flower bouquet in the garden. Maybe an inspiration for someone? Here you see the street of the knights leading up to the palace of the Grand Master. The buildings along the street include inns dating to the 15th and 16th century. An archway spans the road at its highest point, while elegant doorways wide enough to accommodate a horse and a carriage are found throughout the road. On Rhodes you can also find a lot of lost places. This one was called the Old Silk Factory. As there were no signs or anything explaining the location, we only found out later that this place has also a very dark history. It was used by the Germans as a prison during World War II. We're slowly coming to the end of my presentation, and I'd like to leave you with some beautiful landscape stereos. Enjoy them.